Hi, it's Barney from BBC Good Food, and here I'm going to be showing you how to take the meat from a cooked lobster. Now you need to get yourself a few bits of equipment before you start. So I've got a bowl for the shells. I've also got a lobster pick, which is going to come in useful when we're trying to get the meat out of the shells. Now you can use a skewer, but if you can get one of lobster picks, fantastic. A pair of scissors comes in handy, a pair of kitchen scissors is really handy, and you need something heavy, like a rolling pin or the back of a heavy kitchen knife. So first things first, we need to remove the claws from the main body. Now the easiest way to do this is to pull the claws off just at the bottom, just where they join the main body, and you just want to twist and they'll come out easily. Same with the other side, so just go there. And then we're just going to remove the legs, and I'll show you what to do with the legs later. Now as you're working, it's a good idea to have lots of kitchen roll at hand, because it is quite a juicy job and you get quite a lot of lobster juice on your board and you don't want it pouring everywhere. So next thing we need to do is we need to twist the tail away from the head. This is really easy. You just need to twist the tail in one direction and then the head in the other, and that will just come off in one. And there's your lobster tail and there's your lobster head. Now in the head, I'm just going to open it. There is something called tamale or tomale. This is the lobster's liver. It's absolutely delicious. It's full of flavour. Some people put it through dressings or through sauces, but it's not to everyone's taste. It's not the classic white, meaty bits of lobster that you're used to. So that's just going to go into our bowl. So we've got our tail meat, we've got our small legs, and we've got our claws. So I'm just going to talk you through the claws. You want to remove the two sections underneath the claw off first. And again, you just snap them off. And the second one just snaps off, like so. Then, ideally, you want to keep the claw meat as whole as possible. So, the easiest way to do this is to get the bottom section of the claw, and then you're just going to pull it back. And hopefully, it should come out containing some of the feathery bone. Any meat like this, you just want to keep, because this is all delicious, expensive meat. And then, using a rolling pin or the back of a knife, we're just going to crack the lobster claw. Now you're not trying to smash it, you're just trying to crack the shell so you can open it up and get the lobster meat out whole. So you just want to tap it sharply but not really heavily. So, then the other side. Once you've cracked it, it should be as simple as just peeling the shell away. And then the lobster claw should come out whole, like so. With the pieces of claw that go underneath the other sections, it's just a matter of getting our lobster pick and then just picking the meat out like this. So it just comes out whole, you get that lovely nugget, whole nugget of meat there. And again, the other section. So, just repeat the process with the other claw, so, and then again, the pincer, the bottom pincer, this comes off, and then give that a tap. And that goes in half. You can just pull the meat out whole like that. Pick the meat out, it should come out in one section, just winkle it out, there we go. And again. Next I'm going to show you my little trick for dealing with the legs. You get a rolling pin, you get your lobster leg, and then you simply roll like so. And then this is something that's normally thrown away, just get a lovely piece of lobster meat like that. And I'll show you one more time. Lobster leg, rolling pin, just round. Lobster's an expensive thing to buy. It's worth keeping absolutely every little bit of it. Onto the tail. Lobster tail, you can crack it in two, like so, and then pull it apart. But actually the easiest way of getting hold of the tail meat is to open the lobster tail upside down in your hands, and then just get a pair of kitchen scissors and then just to go down one side and then go down the other side, and then the tail should just come out in one piece. So there's your whole lobster tail. Now if you're going to cut this into chunks, there's a digestive tract running through the middle, a bit like the black vein that you get in a prawn. Now the easiest way to deal with that, cut it in half, straight down the middle. Get your lobster pick, and then we're just going to pull out the vein. You want to throw that away, and there is your lobster meat, which can be trimmed up and left whole as a half tail, or cut into chunks. That is all there really is to it. That's how easy it is to prepare a lobster. The shells make an absolutely delicious stock, which you can use for a soup, or you can make a risotto out of them, or delicious in sauces, so don't throw them away, and they freeze really well, so you can freeze them now and make your stock later. Now it is a little bit tricky, but it is really worth the effort, and as you can see, it doesn't take that long, and you get the shells for the delicious stock, and that's how you prepare a lobster.